Good morning, traders. I'm Michael Sabo with RJO Futures on Tuesday, July 9th, and bring you some commentary here in the energy market. So let's get started. What do we have going on? Well, right now, kind of a quiet two-sided overnight as we're coming into this morning's trading action. We've got that August oil trading around 103, which is down just a little bit. We're off about 13 cents here right now. Taking a look here at the Brent, that's off a little bit as well. We're trading around 107.30, and again, that's off roughly about 10 to 15 cents here. So basically kind of quiet action here. Nat gas a little bit weaker here after yesterday's impressive run up. Nat gas right now we're trading here around 367 and change, and taking a look at the complex here, a bit mixed here, but overall kind of a general quiet tone to the market here. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the price action, what's been going on here over the long holiday and what we've kind of seen happen. Well, you know, if you take a look back here over the last 2 weeks in the oil market here, we've seen quite an impressive run to the upside. We've seen about a $10 move higher. Seen very little pullback in that market. Now, last week we had inventory numbers come out, EIA. They were looking for a draw. We actually got a substantial draw. It was over 10 million barrels. It didn't really cause the market here to spike too much, but it did keep that firmer tone. Now that we're trading up here around that 103 area, we've really got a lot of short-term technical indicators in a very overbought territory. We have seen that kind of follow on the heels of the equity markets. We got decent, unemployment report that came out on Friday, and of course equities have been a little bit firmer as well. So we've kind of seen things moving in tandem, a little bit of a risk-on type attitude. But again, if you look at the big stockpile picture with oil, we still have plenty of oil out there. So unless we really continue to see, consecutive draws here, I don't think you're going to see, oil prices continue to move higher. Now, speaking of EIA data, we'll have API out later today, EIA data out tomorrow morning. Traders are anticipating right now a draw of about 3 million barrels. So we kind of keep an eye on that. But again, I think that, if you look at those short-term technical indicators here, we're really up into the overbought area. So, and I think what you want to keep an eye out is look for that data. Keep an eye on what's happening here in China, because we really do look like things are slowing down there. We've seen the EIA that they have actually lowered some of their demand expectations here for oil for the remaining part of the year. Europe certainly is clearly a mess, and even though the Fed has talked about tapering things off there a little bit, we haven't really seen any real action there. So we gotta kind of watch that. But I think, if you're on the long side of this market, be cautious. We are seeing things in the Middle East, especially in Egypt, kind of cool down. We could see some of the fear premium starting to come out of that market, and we'll watch for that report tomorrow here to see if that kind of gives us some indication as to where prices might be heading. So give me a call, shoot me an email. You'd like to talk a little bit more. I've got some ideas on how you can take advantage of these moves. And of course, remember that futures trading does involve a substantial amount of risk. May not be suitable for all traders. Good luck and good trading.